All right, let's just jump right in. What if I told you that success, it isn't really about luck, that it's actually about design? We're going to dig into this really powerful idea today, one that could totally change how you look at your goals. The idea is that you can literally build a blueprint for your own success. So it all kicks off with this pretty bold claim. Success is more predictable than you think. Just let that sink in for a minute. I mean, it kind of flies in the face of everything we hear, right? All those stories about overnight sensations and lucky breaks. This suggests there's a pattern, something you can actually repeat. Let's see if we can figure out what it is. And here it is, the full idea we're going to unpack. The psychological architecture of success. 5 psychological rules that predict success. Whoa, I know, that sounds like a mouthful, it sounds really complex, but at its heart, it's actually a pretty practical guide for building a stronger internal framework. So let's start taking it apart, piece by piece. Okay, so to really get this, we've got to deconstruct that title. What does it all mean? Let's break down the 2 key parts to see what kind of powerful idea they create when you put them together.
First up, psychological. Right away, that tells you we're looking inward. This isn't about who you know or what you have, it's all about what's going on inside your own head. We're talking about your mindset, your emotional state, the very foundation of how you operate day to day.
And then you've got this word, architecture. And believe me, the choice of this word is so important. It's not psychological habits or psychological thoughts. Architecture, that implies something deliberate, right? A carefully designed structure, something you build with intention, something that's meant to last. So what happens when you put those 2 ideas together? What does it actually mean to have a psychological architecture?
Well, it's your internal framework. It's your whole system of beliefs, your ingrained mental habits. It's the foundation for everything you do. Think of it like this. It's the invisible blueprint that's guiding your decisions, your reactions, and at the end of the day, your results.
All right, so we've got the architecture part down. Now, let's get to what is, for me, the most fascinating part of this whole idea. The promise of predictability. And it's all wrapped up in this mysterious set of rules. 5. The source material suggests there are 5 key principles that can actually predict success. But hang on, before we start trying to guess what those 5 things are, let's take a step back and really understand why having a set of rules in the first place is so incredibly powerful.
And yeah, that brings us right to this question. Why is a set of rules so powerful? What's the real advantage of creating this kind of deliberate system for your own mind?
Well, the power, as you can see here, is all about the transformation. Without some kind of framework, our approach to things can be, well, chaotic, right? We're just reacting. But with a set of personal rules, you bring in structure. You start to replace all that guesswork with predictability. You replace randomness with repeatability. And here's the most important part. You create predictability in your own behavior, and that is the absolute foundation for getting predictable results. Okay, so this all leads to the big question, right? The practical part. How do we take this from just being an interesting concept to something we can actually use in our own lives? How do you become the architect of your own success?
And this, right here, is the absolute core insight. The goal is not to just find someone else's list of 5 rules and copy them. No way. It's about doing the work, the self-reflection, to figure out and define the principles that are going to be the pillars of your own unique psychological architecture.
So where do you even begin? This slide lays out a really simple but powerful 3-step process to get you started. First, you have to define what success actually means to you, not what your friends or society says it should be. Second, you got to do an honest audit of your current mental habits. What's working for you and what's holding you back. And then finally, based on what you learn about yourself, you draft your very first personal rule. So for example, I don't know, if you're an artist and you struggle with procrastination, your rule might be create for 1 hour before consuming. Or maybe you're a leader. It could be something like listen completely before offering a solution. See? It's all about building one small, actionable principle to get the ball rolling. So, as we start to pull all this together, the single biggest idea to walk away with is this. It's a fundamental shift in how you see things. It's about moving from seeing success as some kind of accident to seeing it as an act of intentional design. Because success isn't random, it's a system. And you know what? The most powerful system you can ever influence is the one you build inside your own mind. It's about becoming the conscious architect of your thoughts, your habits, your beliefs. It is, quite simply, success by design. And that leaves us with one final, and I think crucial question. A question that takes this whole idea from just being something you listen to a personal project for you. If you were going to lay the very first stone, the foundation for your own internal masterpiece, starting today, what would the first rule in your psychological architecture be?